Have you ever wondered what the train station in Varna looks like? Well, here you go. They did renovate it a little bit. The service here is still a little bit, how they say it politely, Eastern European-y, communist-y era times. So grumpy. Oh my goodness. For no reason at all. Hello, I would like to buy 2 tickets to a nearby town. Can I pay with credit card? No. But it says you can pay with credit card right above you. Big Visa sign and MasterCard sign. So then she has to cancel the tickets because she's too stupid. She hasn't figured out how to deal with these trivial things. Of course, there's no machines anywhere to be able just to swipe your watch or card and just be able to buy your ticket in 2 seconds. It's crazy. It's weird. And they're so rude. I just don't like the rudeness. I understand there's a bit of a language barrier, but it's not nearly as great as it used to be. Just that rudeness and the dirtiness of it just doesn't need to be like that. So you think this is recycling? It's not. So here you go. These are still some of the older trains. They're actually not too bad. We are getting new trains on some of the major lines. Really nice fancy new ones actually, and new sleeper trains. There's some trains that have been completely rebuilt and sort of revamped, and they look really nice. There's some the sleeper trains that go down to Greece are actually quite nice now, super sort of Western style. So yeah, of course, another crazy hot day in this beautiful city. Yeah, I don't want to be sounding all grumpy in this video, far from it. We're having an amazing day. But yeah, just sometimes you run into some people that, you know, whether it's a government office or like one of these places, like just people are just so unnecessarily grumpy. Like, doesn't help anyone. Like, why do you act this way? Nobody wants to be here. I just want to come and grab my ticket and say hello and blagodaya and wave and everything is fine. Why must you act like this? Is your life really that sad that you have to be so rude to everyone? And of course, it wasn't just me. Okay, one more little walk. There's really not much here, to be honest. There's just a little shop here and there's another shop on the other side. Yeah, this is definitely not... We're not in Germany. Or we're not in Austria. It's vastly different. But to me, equally as interesting, equally as beautiful. And yeah, I love it. I love this stuff. So that's about it. You know, this caboose, as they call them, has now been here for, I can tell you honestly, about 7 years. Because I have pictures of it from then. So it's just been sitting here for no reason at all. And that's the station. And some other train related things. So, here you go. This is Monday. It's almost 2. We're catching the train in about 2 minutes. Ciao. So, hello from Varna once again. If you're curious a little bit to see what it looks like inside the train, everybody's just finishing off their cigarettes and it's time to go. So yeah, these are definitely one of the super old ones because Bulgaria does have some newer trains. This is where you can go This is how they all connect. Really fun, but it's actually not that bad. I'm making it look a lot worse. Or I'm making it sound a lot worse. You can roll the windows down and the little cabins are actually really just fine. Super comfortable. There's no air conditioning or anything, but beggars can be choosers. And in case you're curious as to how much it costs to go on this train right now, we are still in Varna. We're heading to A nearby town, about I guess about 30 kilometers away, we go to the museum, a submarine museum. So this is where the engine is. So we're just behind the engine. Everything's electric, obviously. So the total tally for the both of us was 4 leva 80 statinki. So that's you know, just less than $1.50, $1.50 each for the each of us. So obviously nothing. And that's it. So we're departing Varna right now. Oh, don't you love that sound? Oh, like that. I don't know what this does, but pretty cool. Bye for now. More videos coming. How cool is this? We're in the middle of nowhere. Well, not really nowhere, but kind of. No, not nowhere. It's a little town west of Varna. Boop, 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 boop. Amalia, what's the name of the town? The place is called Beloslav, and we are here to explore, spend a whole day here, and of course see its main attraction, the local submarine. Yes, there's a submarine here somewhere, but you really have to look for it. Wish me luck. I'm still admiring this train station, and the people here so nice and friendly. And we're gonna hit up this little shop. Oh, and just like the old saying goes, always pet a lying dog. Hi dog, oh you're so cute. Okay, so this is one of the highlights of the trip. We are next to Varna's lake. I love how they use a 911 here. I know there's like a Previa. Look, an RX-7. I mean, you gotta love this shit. It's awesome. Okay, so this is Varna's lake and we're going on a ferry. Coincidentally, it's free. It is very, very similar, if not almost exactly like the ferries that cruise through the Gulf Islands, and even the Mill Bay ferry is very, very, very much the same. It's pretty fancy. We have a very, very short hop to the other side of this lake. Again, it's called Varna Lake. That's what he said. I'd have to do some research on this. Our first time here, obligatory sun photo. At first I thought this was actually like an inlet, and I think it is, but maybe it just turns into a lake. I'm not quite sure. I suck. I should have done my due diligence before filming. Look how cool. Oh my god, it's so exciting. I will obviously go down there later today. I guess this is the wheelchair ramp. Look at that. Just going there. Beloslav adventures continue. I didn't realize there's kind of a mountainy area back there. We're gonna try to kind of walk there. So nothing better for me than exploring Eastern European suburbia. Just, it's my favorite thing. Everybody knows this. I've said it a million times. This is it. Oh, people are already talking about us. There is nothing more interesting to me. I love these old buildings. I love the people that live in them because they're always so interesting and so curious about us walking around, and you know, we'll try to talk to absolutely everyone. So it's fall, by the way, in case you're wondering. It's still super hot. Yeah, I already said that. Fellows are having their afternoon 2-liter beers, as they should. Normal here, should be normal everywhere. Just be enjoying your life instead of doing stupid stuff. So yeah, look at this. And super cool van. And yeah, so these are all kind of old Soviet style. They call them commie blocks. And these ones particularly, well, this one actually hasn't really been restored a lot much, but looks like somebody took some time and took some care to at least add some PVC, some better quality windows, and it looks like they changed the facade a bit. And OCD Woodman is OCD. Gotta love that. Cool little cars. Obviously, almost always a Mercedes or a BMW, because they buy these scrap cars from Germany, fix them up with broken, stolen parts, and they just drive around. It's all good. Everybody wins. It looks great. Zdrasty, hello! Obviously beautiful ladies, and there's my lady drinking ouzo, of course. And I wanted to show you guys this part. So every little neighborhood, every street block has one or two of these things, and this just, yeah, between the buildings, just reminds me of Poland, because I mean, this is a really neat idea. So you can either just dry your clothes here if your balcony is not facing the sun, but for yeah, its actual initial intended use was to bring your rugs and hang your rug over, and bring what's called a trzepaczka, which is like a stick, and you beat the rug to get the dust out and cat hair and dander and all this stuff. So in Polish it's called a trzepak, and it's still widely used everywhere. Incredibly efficient, and it's fun. People come out, bring their rugs outside, smoke cigarettes and drink beer, and they go chuk 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 to their rugs, and yeah, you can just hang your clothes.
I think it's the grandmas who do it.
Maybe it's not as a big a deal, but you have to keep in mind that the vast majority of people in Eastern Europe do not have dryers. So even us, I mean, we do have a dryer, but 95% of the time all of our clothes are dried on the balcony. So that's it. This lady really likes us, but she doesn't speak English. I wish I could speak with her. Yes. Yeah, okay, we're gonna follow her to her house. So yeah, people just dry their clothes outside in the sun, just like everyone should. And because it's free and kind of romantic. Bye. Okay, just a super quick thing here. Show you the contrast between these old, super not renovated, kind of, you know, not great, not insulated, not painted, no, you know, proper electricity, plumbing. You know, everything still, I'm sure, works, but you know, it's just kind of old style. This is an old style building. And the government here has been spending some effort and money converting these old blocks, because it's a lot cheaper to just, you know, kind of add some lipstick to these places than rebuilding them. So, you know, this is what it looks like when it's fixed up, and it's really not that bad. They do they add a layer of insulation, like I said before, windows, a big coat of paint. They clean inside the, you know, the hallways, and repaint everything. It actually looks okay. And they upgrade the electricals inside the building as well, so you do have, you know, a working buzzer keys and, sort of a little bit of security. And the door, as you can see, is actually locked. On this building, I'm willing to bet a lot of money that the lock is broken and the door just is open at all times. So this one definitely got a big upgrade, and it's really not that bad. A lot of the people here, when you have a peek inside of their apartment, they look crazy, super modern, like modern appliances, fancy furniture, obviously you have air conditioning, heating, fancy TVs, PlayStations, well, Xboxes now, because that's the cool thing to get in 2020. And they don't look any different than you would see in Canada or US or Germany or whatever. And little flowers, and it's pretty cool. I love it. So we continue on in search of the infamous Bulgarian submarine. See, look, another building that was renovated, and that one there too. I'm sure it's a really beautiful view from the other side. You get that mountainside. Apparently there's some paths there, some little hiking paths. I love it. And of course, soccer pitch here. What more do you want? And cats. Less cats here than anywhere else, because normally Bulgaria is it's a 3 cat per minute country. Varna, Sofia, Sunny Beach. So you get to meet about 3 cats every minute, but here's not so many cats. So that's actually a good sign. Oh yeah, look at that. It's so... I spoke too soon about the cat situation. There's cats. Every minute. And some progressive house. Do I hear progressive house? And there's some single family houses. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, you gotta love this. Tractor, please.
Canada. Taxi.
So this is the backside of the apartments, and we're not really quite sure what this is. Maybe like a quarry or something. But there's some gardens still behind here, and those cool... garbage everywhere. It's really unfortunate. It really ultimately is for me, for sure, the crappiest thing about this country is that, look, here you go. Just look at the cigarettes. Like, nobody cares. I don't understand. They're just, this is their yard, and they smoke on their balconies, and just like this. Nobody cares. I don't get it. It's your own home. Like, this whole thing is your own home. We're just taking this shit all over it. I don't get it. So yeah, this is the back side of it. So yeah, you get this cool view. And this. And some kind of a thing. Space station of sorts, and that kogut in the background, having a good time. I like a little shop. Some cool dude with a really cool bike, super cool bike. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys about this. So, outside of most of these buildings, how did it go?
Oh, great. She's super cute.
Oh, I know she is. So outside of the klatka, which is the hallway to each building.
Oh, look at this. This is new.
different style of bench. But this is what I'm talking about. So most of these buildings have these sort of makeshift gathering areas where in the evenings the dudes, it's almost always the dudes, but it's mostly guys just hang out and smoke cigarettes and drink their 2 fingers of rakia. It's supposed to be like this, but the joke is it's like this. Like this. So they drink their little bits of rakia and have little snacks, little sausages and stuff, and talk about really stupid shit, really mostly. But it's always so friendly and so fun and funny and warm. I just love it. I've done it 1,000 times. I've sat like this with Bulgarian folks, drinking beers and just had the most amazing conversations. I mean, meaningless conversations, but they're just incredible. Unforgettable. So that's it for this part. I'm gonna keep going in these videos. I'm really having fun. See, so the contrast again, you can see it just in one sort of a pan between the, same building, but not renovated and renovated. I think it's time I grab myself a beer from this shop. I mean, come on, this is paradise. This is my paradise. Okay, so this is the climax of our trip. This is a Romanian guy here fishing, and this is the ferry leaving back.
Super.
To the train station. But check this out. This is why we're here, to visit the submarine. Unfortunately, as with most of our trips, we always arrive late because we wake up late. But this is a decommissioned Bulgarian sub. It's actually a Russian sub that the Bulgarians had purchased many years ago, and it was at sea a few times, but now it's a museum. Unfortunately, it's closed, but it's okay. I mean, we're really having fun here, right? And how lucky is this? We get to see the ferry. Mission accomplished.
I just had a little pee-pee before the ferry ride. I can't find Matt anywhere. Is he in his favorite truck, a Kamza? What are you doing? You're leaving me here forever? Good job, babe. I guess I'll meet him on the other side.
Okay, so the ride in the Kamas was incredible. The guy is so friendly and so nice. Oh my goodness. So we are departing now. Back to the train station and then maybe back to Varna. Yeah, they really fill these things up. I just find that really funny. And look, the submarine. The last shot. It's really beautiful here. Oh my goodness. Could not have asked for a better day. And, you know, it's barely halfway through. Look it up. Safety first.
As you can see, even safe where you are right now. You're on the tail end that should be raised. Bye, Beloslav.
This is a tail end of our trip. We're being very intermodal today because the train will not take us back to Varna because there's no more train. So we have to take the bus, which is fine. The bus is cheaper by 20 statinki. So this is the back of the train station. You've seen the front of it already. I wanted to show you these two Audi 90s that I always thought were, at the time, absolute pinnacle of design. They are just so beautiful, just absolutely beautiful, but unfortunately they're in sadness. So we are going to be heading home soon. On a fancy bus. We still have to wait. I guess that's not our bus. Ay, ay, ay. This bus is going to Plovdiv. Pretty much the most beautiful city in Bulgaria. Of course, we've been there 1,000 times. So the really nice driver had told me that we need to go sit at the pedestrian bus stop. I guess I bought the wrong tickets, or the right tickets. They're only $1. It's okay. You should see this highway. Oh shit, I forgot to tell you. This highway is like German, or just the best highway ever. It's brand new. So we're gonna have to wait at this beautiful stop, and oh,